Hello everyone and welcome back. We are starting out this video back in Grafton, North Dakota as Paul continued his seasonal job at the North Dakota beet harvest. While Paul was working away and sleeping away his days, I would often find myself enjoying some of the nearby amenities of this beautiful little nature trail they had behind the campground, and I wanted to bring you along of all of this is that Paul worked very hard and on an overnight shift working at the beet harvest, piling beets. As you can see, the mountain of beets there, and this is the piling station that Paul worked at in Grafton. And here is all of the mountain of beets that him and his team members worked very hard to unload and pile. But eventually it wrapped up and it was time to move on. We enjoyed our stay at this campground. It's a nice little quiet campground in the town of Grafton, and it had really nice amenities, including that little forest area I showed you earlier in the video. We would gladly come back here. It was not too bad at all. We said one final goodbye to the tiny, quaint town of Grafton before setting off, passing those very empty now sugar beet fields along the way. The next day or so was spent driving through North Dakota, through South Dakota, eventually down through Wyoming, and then on to Colorado. My footage is very sporadic. I do apologize. I was not very vigilant in my filming during this time, just kind of taking everything in, also working as we drove through these areas, so not a whole lot to see. But as we continue now, we're now going through the Colorado Rockies after it was a very long day of driving. I think this was about hour, probably 7 or 8 at this point, and can't complain too much though, because we had just the most gorgeous drive through there as it was starting to become evening. So we had some sunset on some of the mountaintops, which just made for a nice, enjoyable evening drive. We made it very late into Grand Junction, Colorado, where we awoke to much warmer temps, which was a lot of the reason why we headed out to this area and had such a long day of driving. But it's beautiful in this area. We've never been, and just look at the gorgeous cottonwoods all in their golden beauty for fall, and then the surrounding areas also just that gorgeous golden hue to accommodate our drive. We eventually made it out of Colorado and then into the state of Utah, which this is the first time we'd have some abundance of time to finally explore what that state had to offer. So far, it was pretty impressive and gorgeous as soon as we hit those beautiful, majestic red rocks. And believe me, coming up, there's going to be a lot more in store. I appreciate you for hanging in there on this short update video. Believe me, we have more coming your way soon. So please stay tuned and take care, my friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.